Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas. We're back, and we're doing stuff. In the last episode, we made quite a lot of progress. The most progress we've made in a little while, to be honest, and it was quite successful. Things went well, and so, based on how well last episode was, we're in for a treat this episode. It's probably going to be rough, but it shouldn't be horrific. It'll just be a little bit rough. So I'm going to go harvest these melons, and I'll be able to show you the thing that we did. So there's two things we did. The first thing is we actually got our hands on a bronze anvil. We made some bismuth bronze, and so over here bronze, and we made this guy. So this allows us to not only work bronze. Gosh, it's always something. We can turn this into a tool, right? That's going to be pretty cool. A pretty cool tool that we can do. I am curious, if I search bismuth and we look at like a pickaxe, well, I guess it's kind of hard to tell how better it is than just like copper, but I'm sure it is better, right? I'm sure it's better. So we probably will make one eventually. But that also means that now we should be able to cast a wrought iron anvil. Now, by cast, I mean we should be able to weld together two wrought iron ingots, because in order to do that, you need the previous tier. So the previous tier, I assume, is bronze. That's my guess. So this episode may or may not. We'll see what happens, because we do have another trick up our sleeve in terms of what we could do this episode. But it may consist of getting our hands on wrought iron. It's not easy. Because if we have a little look, and I can sort of show you my understanding of it at the moment. If we search, you'll search wrought iron, right? A wrought iron ingot melts into cast iron. It doesn't melt into wrought iron. Even though when we look down here, there is molten wrought iron. So you don't just get it from iron, right? Instead, what you need to do is you need to actually bloom it, right? So we've got raw iron blooms, cast iron plus a charcoal in a bloomery gives you this raw iron bloom, which you can eventually work into a wrought iron ingot, right? So two things there. One is we're going to need some cast iron, which we've seen some around the map. I'm not necessarily sure if we actually have it like bookmarked. You know what? Limonite might even be it. Let me just have a look. Limonite. Yeah, cast iron. So we've got an area pretty close, like literally just up the hill there. So that's one option, right? We get that stuff. The next thing though is we need our hands on a bloomery. This thing is insanely expensive, for us at least. Each of these pieces are 400 millibuckets of bronze, right? So 4 ingots each of these things. So it's doable. It's just, it's exhausting. It's exhausting to even think about. Let me move on to the next part of what we may do this episode. You may notice the floor looks nice, nice and fancy. We set up a cellar, and it's functioning. You can see there's water instead of ice on the climate station, and we've got a bunch of stuff we can store. Melons are going to last a year. Most of these things are close to a year. Some of these things over here are a little bit shorter. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty small little cellar we've got, but I'm sure it'll pay off massively. So what's the plan? I don't know. So now the point I'm getting at with the cellar, right, is the cellar is one side of a double sword pillowcase. I don't know what the saying is, but there's something else we could do, right? If we get another climate station, which I think we can afford, I'll have to double check. We may need to make some more brass mechanisms. We can make a greenhouse, because that is something that we can do. We can do it because it's something we can do. It's amazing. It's amazing how well I work the English language. Yeah. So honestly, I think greenhouse, I think it's the play because I think it's doable. You know what I mean? Now in terms of how good it's going to look, I mean, I'm going to just slap it right here, right? Like I'm just going to build the greenhouse walls up here, bring them over, maybe? And then maybe we have like a double door situation on this side and a double door on this side, or possibly even rip up some more of this stuff and make some, I don't know, but I'd love to at least give it a shot, and so that's what I want to do. Now brass melts at orange, And so we can do something pretty cool here. What I'm going to do is find a nice spot for it. If we've got anvils over here, it probably makes sense to do it over here-ish. So we'll pick this guy up. And what we're going to do is essentially make a fire pit over here. So we're going to drop a log. 1, 2, 3, 6. We're dropping a wooden log. I'm not dropping a log. I realized after saying it that it sounds a little bit different. I didn't drop a log, I swear. But we're going to try to make a fire pit here. Perfect. And so what we can do is we can put in one of these logs that burns at bright red. And then we can put in our brass. And the benefit of this is that we can fill this guy up with these logs that burn at bright red. And we don't have to worry about it melting, right? Obviously, because it maxes out at bright red. And that's not orange. That's how that works. So yeah, we just wait now. And that'll heat up. And then we'll be able to work it on here into whatever it is we need. It looks like we may also need another hammer. So I'll go ahead and try and make one of those. So yeah, this brass ingot can start being worked at like, it was still I think a faint red at some point. Faint red like 2 stars or 3 stars. But obviously we'll take it to bright red. Why not? There we go. And so we're going to chuck it in here. Switch this to brass mechanisms. And we're going to try and bring it over into this direction. So roughly there. Bring it back a bit. Bring it forward a bit. Perfect. Okay, so now we can do the math. The punch is going to be third last. Then it's going to be a hit. And then it's going to be another punch. So punch, hit, punch. So what we're going to have is 2 moves forward. And then a mixture backwards. For example, we could do 2 light hits. And so that'll be 6 backwards, right? So what I would want to do is go forward twice. Looks like we're going to have to heat this guy up again. But I believe if I go forward twice, then what will happen is I'll be able to do... unless I'm doing it back to front, I might be thinking punches are hits. I'll have to double check, but yeah. It's simple math. I think we're good. I think we can do this. Oh yeah, it is a punch and a hit. Okay, so what we'll do instead is I will do... this. Okay, so I didn't quite do it. I can't think of how I do that. Alright, I know what to do. Or at least I think I do. I believe I do a punch, then a punch, then a hit, then a punch. Yes. I had to slow it down and make sure that I was doing the right thing. Listen, this is probably difficult as it is. It's also difficult trying to like talk about it and concentrate on something else while you're doing it. It is exhausting. But we did it, and that's the main thing. So we've got brass mechanisms. Inside here we have 2 redstone dust. We'll obviously need some planks. Easy. We will need a blue glass, which we have somewhere. It's just a matter of where I've stored it away in this labyrinth. There we go. And in terms of planks, 4 hickory planks. Perfect. Yeah, we had one somewhere. So, second climate station. Perfect. So this guy's going to go sort of over here. I'll want it to be on the inside of this area, so I guess we'll place it there. We have a nice little spot. Awesome. And now we need to build a greenhouse. So, oh, and the rye is done. Oh, apparently as well, without using a food shelf, if I press I, oh, yeah, it stacks them all together. I never knew that. I did not know that the whole time playing. So, like, when I've had all those different, like, foods on me, ooh, I need to add the sealed door to that physics list. The entire time I didn't realize. We could have been living like inventory storage kings. All right, let me fix this thing. So what is it? Sealed door Thermalife. All right, it's a little bit buggy when it closes, but it's pretty fun to open and close. To be honest, I'm a big fan of this mod. To be honest. Okay, so lots of honesty happening in this episode. It's always good. Greenhouse. Yes, greenhouse. Nice. So what we're going to do is we've got a bunch of logs. Perfect. We'll turn these into some lumber. Pretty much all of it. Why not? And that's the beginning. The follow-up is we need beeswax. Now, I don't believe you need to worry about daytime, nighttime in terms of getting the beeswax out. So we're fine. I'm just going to grab stuff out of them. I believe you right click here. I know that some that I'm going to be taking are going to be really good, but I'll tell you what. If we don't look And if we don't care, then it doesn't matter. I'm just going to assume that there's bees in all of these. I guess I should be like checking. Yep, 4 has queen. Just so that I don't accidentally completely decimate one of these. Alright, sweet. But now we have 18 beeswax, and we have no idea which bees I got rid of. And so we can't feel any guilt about it. Alright, so this should be pretty simple. It is going to be the lumber surrounding this stuff here. And I believe this is what we want. So we're going to make a bunch of it and not even second guess ourselves. Next up, we're going to search sealed. Nope, we're going to search. Is it called treated? Yeah, treated lumber. Well, I guess that's what we've got. But there's a few blocks, right? There's treated wood. There's treated wood greenhouse wall, treated wood greenhouse roof, and treated wood greenhouse rooftop, and treated wood greenhouse door. And I believe that's it. There's some weathered ones, but I assume that's after this stuff's been sitting there for a while. These will also need glass. That's a little bit more annoying than I thought it would be. Pits of fire. Fire pit. You can put that on top. I swear there was an alternative. Yeah, there's a grill and there's a pot. I thought there was another thing that would let you smell more, but I'm going to assume not. Oh, that's quite annoying. How am I going to get my hands on the glass that we need? Yeah. Because I know I can heat up sand, but like, I don't know. It's not as straightforward. You know what I could do? I think this is actually on the table in terms of being doable. Setting up a fan, spinnable, with lava in front. The recipe for the fan, ooh, I guess this is the part that gets you. You need iron plates. Which once again, if we happen to find enough iron plates, we can do it, right? We've currently got 2 iron ingots. If we found a bit more, which I was actually told a few episodes ago, that in those dungeons when there's chains, apparently each chain can be melted down into an ingot. That was the word on the street. Although looking at these, they don't look like it. They look like you need 6 millibuckets. But maybe, I mean, it does use an ingot to make this. So maybe it just doesn't show the recipe. Okay. Hey, it's an idea. We'll stumble upon it eventually, I'm sure. Okay. I don't have any, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the fan's off the table. That means I've got to just manually make the glass, which... that's it. I mean, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a really long while. Hey, I better get started then, I guess. Yellow sand, yellow sand, yellow sand. I'm going to convert all of it. I say I'm going to convert all of this to glass. There's no way, right? It's just not happening. All right, so glass will smelt at very hot. I don't know how many stars. I guess we're about to find out. 1. Why did that take so long? Why is it? Okay, there we go. I mean, this is just going to be boring. I'll be back. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. Yeah. You know, there may be a way to automate this with a funnel. The zinc alloy we can make. The kelp, well, we'll need kelp. You can use any type of kelp. You just got to find it. Now, I think we can. I'm going to take these logs out. I believe if we continue going south, there's like an ocean. I believe, just from what I've seen on the server. It's also possible that like within here, there's some kelp or something. I don't believe we have any just at all, right? I know we had some sort of like plant looking leaf. That sort of looked like kelp. I feel like it was in here. But it's just a fruit leaf, so it doesn't actually count. We'll hop on this guy, and I'll go see if I can find us some kelp, because if that does work, like if the funnel does allow us to automate some stuff without needing a hopper, I mean, that's going to be massive. We should be able to automate a bunch of stuff. So we'll go on a bit of an adventure. We'll see what we run into. Worst case, we come back and we do the thing. Alrighty, I'm back. This is a completely different day that I'm here, and I'm running in this direction. And what if I told you I do not remember what previous me was doing? but they seemed confident that I would remember. I don't know why I'm running in this direction. I really don't. There's no waypoint in this direction. And if I go to default, there is not anything. Why am I running in this direction? Why was I so confident that I didn't need to like leave a reminder as to where I was running? And I was like, he'll know. Why am I here? Like I started there, obviously. That's not like, if my base is here, I've just been running in one direction. The ocean for kelp. It clicked. I'm like, there's nothing in this direction. And then I saw the water. Genius. See, previous me had faith in future me, and present me is pleased. All right, I'll be there, assuming it actually exists. I've been thinking about it, and I feel like the best way to move villages, assuming I don't have like, you know, a bunch of iron and minecarts and or even water and boats and stuff, would be to heal or cure a zombie that we get. You know what I mean? I think that would just be easier. Or, luring a zombie to one of the villages, then having that villager chase me back home, like the zombie villager. That might be better, because I don't know how lucky we'd have to be to get our hands on a zombie villager to begin with, since they don't spawn up top, right? Also, no ocean. Starting to think no ocean. You know, was there kelp in here? I don't think there was, but I may just head back there because I don't know. So hold on, I need kelp. I need kelp to make dried kelp. This was my problem in the Direwolf 20 pack for 1.16. I think at that time I was playing all the mods and I was playing Direwolf, and it was sort of a whichever one gets more views sort of thing. And part of it as well though was I couldn't get kelp, and so I just wasn't allowed to play with create mode. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just not allowed to play with create mode because you don't have kelp. At least in this, there's seemingly a bunch of different kelps you can get. Giant kelp flower. I didn't realize that said flower. Giant kelp flower. Okay. What does it look like? Alright, well... Alright. Okay. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. Do you reckon that's an actual flower, or do you reckon it's like in the water and so it's just kelp? I mean, it must be in the water, but maybe it's at our base. Okay. I'll run for a little bit more. Actually, hold on. If I press B... There's some water on the map. Okay, so it wasn't much. I feel like the ocean should have already been here. It's possible it's like just... the problem is, I've just fallen for gambling. I've just like... What if it's just a little bit further? I'm sure it's just a little bit further. We just need to... It's right around the corner. But if we give up now, we won't get it. Come on, it's just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Come on, just one more. Just one more minute. I'm so sorry for everyone who has to sit and watch this. You know, I'll consult the water. We'll see. Maybe it's just common in water. You know what I mean? But I didn't look. Oh, it's a hot spring. Actually, yeah, look, you do heal in hot springs. Nice. Cool. So we healed. That's nice. No kelpy stuff though. Alright, we've got water taro. We've got cattails. We've got eel grass, it says. I'll jump into the water and see what else we can find. So, eel grass, milfoil, more tails. I don't see any kelp. I don't see any kelp flowers or kelp. No kelp. No, not any kelp. No kelp. Alrighty, no ocean. I did turn around once we got down there. What I was going to do was check to see what's going on in here. I'm not too sure what the deal is. This guy is a miner. Oh, cool. So we can... Oh, hold on. We can get some stuff. We can get diamonds from graphite, or kaolinite into diamonds into graphite. Yeah. Or lapis into cinnabar. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so I double checked the ocean that I found on the server, right? When I was checking out bases. It is like more than 10,000 blocks away, right? So obviously I'm spawned at a different area on here. If it's even the same map, right? I'm not even sure if it is, to be honest. There is a boss on the map over there, which we could look at killing or just ignore. Where was it? Over here somewhere. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't really know what our plan is. I don't know what we're doing. Cause, oh, he's down there. Is he invisible? Okay, maybe. I might leave him. I might put a boss, just so that if we want to in the future, we can come. Oh, is he chasing me? We can come get him later. But I don't want to deal with that. But yeah, if we want to touch create, we need kelp. Let me double check. Like if I search kelp, and we search what it's used in, right? It's used to say make a brass funnel. If I click on the brass funnel, dried kelp is the only option. There's no like alternative, and so we need dried kelp. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is like, what are our chances to find an ocean? I don't know. I mean, should I read the book? I feel like I should read the book, shouldn't I? But I feel like I've read the book before, and I don't know if there was a page on oceans. The world, biomes. It's made up of biomes. Including oceans. Yep. So we go to oceans. The vast oceans of terra firma craft separate continents from each other. Oceans are large, featureless expanse of water on the surface, but underneath, various plants, sea creatures, and kelp will be found. In colder climates, oceans can be occupied by towering icebergs and floating chunks of sea ice. An ocean pictured standing on the coast. That's all it gives me. It doesn't give me like they're found east of a what do they call them? East of like whatever that thing's called, like an externus. Externus? What am I? Igneous. Like left of an igneous. So like we'd head east when we got to an igneous, or west when we got to an. You know what I mean? Like that'd be helpful if it worked that way. But I guess that means it doesn't work that way, which means we're back to vanilla Minecraft where we're just playing Lucky Dip, and it's pretty bad. All right, there's another guy down here. We'll quickly check in, see what he's doing. You got anything good for me? Logs for emeralds, logs for lapis. Not bad. Not bad at all. Trade your logs in, get some planks back. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'll put it on the map. Create waypoint. Trader. I don't know what he's got, but I don't know what he's called, but he's there. We'll try to avoid the wolves. And yeah, I really don't understand. This aspect of the gameplay, not a fan of. This is what happened. Oh, Pete. Very cool. This is what happened in a few of the packs I played. And I don't know, it's such a turn off for me just running. You know what I mean? Like, there are mods that exist that give you a compass that tell you where biomes are, for example. Now, that might sound, oh, but that gets rid of the whole thing. Then make the compass a bit tricky to get. You know what I mean? So that I've at least got something to aim for. Because, realistically, I could run, 100 meters south, like on the server, and run into an ocean. Or I could run 20,000 blocks in a direction and not find one. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know. That's not fun. All right, what have we got here? Goodies. I say that, and yet I keep logging in every day. But I mean, I enjoyed the pack. I don't enjoy a few of the tedious things. You know what I mean? It's like nitpicking, but it's like the nitpicks are time consuming. Okay, how am I meant to find this thing? I don't think this was the quest book. I think there's like another thing. Does this mention anything to do with that stuff? I don't know. Should I go up to the desert? Since that's where most of the water's been? I don't know. Maybe. You know what? I think we do want to go up here. Wait, didn't it say that rivers go to oceans? This is clearly a river, isn't it? So is this. And they don't go to an ocean. This one could. This one looks tempting. What did it say about rivers? Hold on. Let's go in here. What's that? Hills and rolling hills. Biomes. River canyons. Did we already look at that? Low canyons. Okay, yeah, where the river flows. You may come across large bodies of water, rivers, lakes, or vast oceans. Rivers and lakes contain fresh water, whilst oceans contain salt water. Drinking fresh water can restore your thirst, however, drinking salt water will deplenish it. Yep. Rivers have current that will push along items and players and entities along the same flowing river, or the same as the flowing river. River currents will ultimately lead out to oceans, joining up with other branches along the way. Occasionally, they will disappear underground. Okay. But will always find their way to oceans eventually. That is our lead. Okay, so the book... listen. Partly on me, the book does say. With that being said, this looks like a river. We'll follow this, see if we can get anything from it. Otherwise, we've got a bit of an adventure up into that direction. So, yeah, okay. Listen, I don't mind this. So that's partly on me. Assuming that this works. And by works, I mean we follow the river and we get somewhere. The fact that it can go underground doesn't sound too good for us. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Do you think this goes through there? Is that what we're thinking? Maybe. Alright, so the river ran out here. Yeah, the river ran out here. That's sort of all I've got. But there is a bit of a snake like happening. You know what I mean? Like it's possible it continues in this direction-ish. There's some water up there as well. I wonder if I'm meant to follow the mud. You know what I mean? Like is the mud the river? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of water in this direction. I'm also checking the flowers. Alright, the biggest bit of water we've seen so far. It's promising. It might be a lake. But here it is. So. How do we know? Now, I've heard that you look for cattails, yeah. So I believe this means it's fresh water. The fact that there's a cattail there. And then I think there's also animals in the water. I'm not sure what they are. A few of them look reasonably big, I guess. We want kelp. Alright, I'll tell you what. I don't know if I need to go to an actual ocean to get my hands on what I want. I also don't have stuff to make things. Alright, I now have things to make things. So I can now make some food so that I won't just instantly die from not being able to move. And we'll have a look. We'll have a quick little swim. Hopefully not get eaten by whatever animal awaits us in the lake. And if we do die, we'll hope that we can teleport back. So, underneath here, if we look into the distance, I don't see any kelp. I see some fish. Do we see any flowers that look kelp flowery? I don't. I don't see any kelp flowery doohickeys. No, I don't think there's any. I think we've got to keep looking. Now, with that being said, what I should be doing, I guess, is items move with the current. So I'm in the water. If I drop a piece of sand, the sand floats to the top and it moves with the currents. All right, cool. Okay, so we'll just, we will keep on guessing. Yep. Sure, okay, we'll head this way. Because, I don't know, this looks like big lit river. Alright, these look like rivers, right? These look like rapid rivers. And so, maybe I shouldn't drop my sand in there. Maybe we'll drop a piece of straw. So the straw's gone in. Right? And it's gone. Really? Oh, is it underneath the lotus? No? Is it? Where did it? Huh? We're going to drop the straw in. So there it is. Nope. There it is. Oh, it's down there. Okay, so it sinks. Cool. Oh, you know what? I'm being pushed. Okay. We have a direction that we are going to go. Well, hold on. Does it push us to the ocean or does it push us away from the ocean? How does it... It's to the ocean, right? Right? Okay, hold on. To the ocean or from the ocean? What a mystery. They'll push. River currents will ultimately lead out to oceans. Okay, sure. Alright, sure. So we're going to the ocean. Oh, hold on. I do have a boat. Can I push my donkey into the boat? No. But I can put the lead on the donkey and hop in the boat. Yes. How well will this work? We'll find out. So part of it is also that we get pulled in the direction, right? So like, we're on autopilot. I'm obviously not doing anything. But then eventually this will go to the ocean. Sweet. Alright, the current has stopped. We are in the ocean. No, we're clearly not. That's fine. We'll keep moving. I'm really hoping we don't run into, like, something that can eat us. You know? More specifically, eat our donkey. Our tier 3 channel donkey, Melizzy. We'll see. We're getting pushed in this direction, so this is clearly the right direction. I believe there is a friendly fish in the water. We'll just have to keep an ear out. I got excited thinking I saw kelp, but over down there in the bottom left, I think that's just like a stalactite, because I think there's like a ravine down there. So the hunt continues. Hopefully, is this going to be a river that pulls us? Feels like it. Cool. We just lost the lead. I do think I see it on the map. There's a few things on the map. I might get rid of the boat and go on foot to look for the lead. Oh, there it is. Okay, it got stuck in... Okay, we're good. Everything is fine. Everything's a-okay. We're here with that. Okay, perfect. I thought I'd give you an update. I'm very tired. Once again, this episode's gonna just be a pain to make. This is rough. This is... Have I already done more than... Well, I guess I'm not checking every, like, second for an orbit. In terms of, like, land coverage, I guess. Or I guess not land coverage. In terms of coverage on the map, we've clearly done more than we ever have. The current's obviously helping. The speed is helping. If I didn't have the horse, it would probably be even faster, to be honest. Ooh. I don't know what this is. We'll stop ship there. It appears to be a well with some emeralds in it. Cool. I'm just gonna mark this as emeralds and then move on, because I don't know, do we need to pick this up? Great waypoint, emerald, well. Just in case the fact that it's a well is important, we'll mark that off. Oh, didn't really want to do that. Cool. I was hoping that it was a waystone, to be honest, like a little monument with a waystone in it or something. Do we think that's the ocean? I think that's the ocean. I think we've finally done it. I'll be honest, that looks way too big to just be another lake. I think we've found the ocean. Oh my god. Look at the open waters. Okay, every river leads to an ocean. I've just lost my donkey, as well as the lead that belongs to my donkey. Luckily, we are at the ocean, so the current should stop eventually. Don't know where the lead is. Do not know where the lead is. That current is very strong as well. Oh! Look at the little guy. Do you reckon he took my lead? Is that an excuse to, do what needs to be done. Yeah, little lobster. Little saltwater lobster. So we are in saltwater. If I drink, I will dehydrate and die. A painful, horrendous death. I think the donkey is dead. I think... No, I see them on the map. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I see kelp. Oh my god. What a... Get out of the water! Get out of the water. Do not even think about it. Get out of the water. Get out of the water! Please! Oh my god! Okay, okay. This is bad. This is bad. Now listen, orcas, sometimes friendly. Orcas, a lot of the time, not friendly. On top of that, where's our lead? Okay, so there's 2 orcas on the map, right? Here's the deal. Either this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or... One of these is my lead, is essentially what I'm getting at. It's also possible that the lead somehow got blown over that way. Okay, okay. Now the lead, I believe, sinks, right? So if we hop in just a bit and just have a look around us. Oh, you know what? I turned down my settings. Hold on, you try not to jump scare yourself. Okay. Orca over there. I should be able to see, I think, yeah, there's an orca there as well. Let's get some oxygen back. Let's hop back in. So now we can see from further away. And so we can see that that's a lobster over there. Still don't see the lead. Maybe I'll increase this to go max. So that we can see anything that we can see. That's the sentence. Oh my god. Okay, okay. There is another thing over there. I'm thinking that's the dead fish that the orca most likely completely decimated. I feel like that's a pretty good guess. I feel like the lead sunk. Because it did before, didn't it? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. So. We need to find the lead. We now have a raw shellfish. And we just need to find the lead. Do you think it'll rip me off of the boat? Maybe for a fish it will. Okay, okay, but hey, in terms of picking up items, in this little alley down here, there are some items. As you can see, there's some like blocks and stuff. We don't need those. I don't believe those are my lead. I don't have the lead on me. Okay, good. It's always a good thing to check. We will head down this river. I know there's an orca down here, but this is where the lead broke. Don't even think about it, buddy. Is he coming for me? Yeah, don't even think about it. Don't even... I feel like he's thinking about it. He's definitely thinking about it. He's considered it. He's considered it. Oh my god. I don't like this. Let me go. Country road. Okay, okay. The lead's gone. The lead is gone. We have a donkey. Oh my god, this is horrible. The lead's not gone. We can find the lead. Okay, we're gonna head into this direction. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. As you can see, a bunch of shellfish that have been killed. We're gonna head this direction a little bit. I see another animal on the map, even bigger than what we've been looking at. I'll stay somewhat close to the shore. What is this that I'm seeing on the map, but not in real life? Is it a dolphin? Dolphins protect us, right? Dolphin? Dolphin? Dolphin in this direction? I don't see it. Do you guys see a dolphin? It's in my left there, bottom left. Okay. Alright. So, status update. The status currently is that the lead doesn't exist. We can try something. This could be cheatsy, but you guys don't have the chance to tell me that it is. Yes. We go minimap, entity radar settings. Display names. Always. Boom. What we see now on the map is even the dropped items we have the name of. Oh, there's a grizzly bear. Why? Haven't I suffered enough? Okay. There's loose blocks on the ground. There's obviously like an insane amount of everything over here. There's probably an orca about to go get us. There's some gravel. As you can see, no lead. Now it's possible, I will say the lead could have broken off earlier, which is I guess what we're going back to look for. Because there was a current. Now, if it did break off earlier and I didn't realize, chances are it would have been like when I saw that there was an ocean that I like didn't see the lead. You know what I mean? Like that would make sense. I didn't see the lead break because I'm like too distracted. That would be further down here, I guess. We had the lead when we were here. So at least from this point onwards, we had the lead. Which makes me not hopeful. I genuinely feel like we've lost it completely. How do we look? I swear we looked straight away. Like before we even knew there was 2 orcas. I reckon the orca ate it. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty safe bet, right? Alright. So, we are here. If we look at the map, yeah, just the boat. Raw cod. Some gravel. Okay. Oh, well, this is not good. The only thing that would save us now would be a waystone. Or if I looked at my inventory again properly and we just had the lead magically. We clearly do not. I'll head more this way. I'll stand close to the edge of the water. Yeah, there's no lead. Okay, cool. Grizzly bear's over there. Alright, so I'm genuinely just like fingers crossed that there's a waystone at this point. Alternatively, we die. Hear me out. I store everything. We die. I then have a chance to get an enchanted key, right? At that point, I can teleport back to my grave, right? Which would be over here. I could bring with me a waystone. Problem solved. I could bring with me a lead. Problem solved, right? All these problems solved instantly. Alternatively, we could run back. We probably don't want to run back. I think that is the best play. Now, there is the chance that we don't get an enchanted key. It's like a 60% chance. So we're likely not to get the enchanted key. At that point, it's not game over. And it's not even a long walk back. It would be a wait though. What we could do is we can create a grave, which is one of these items here. Like this, I believe. It would need an essence of undeath, which we probably don't have. But we could, right? We could. If we made that, we would also need dark marble, which would be stone and grave dust. So possibly doable. I don't know if we even have the ability to get stone. But possibly doable, right? It could be done. I don't know if we have stone. And even then, look at the recipes. There's no furnace to make stone. So I don't think we can even do graves. White marble? Loose marble? Oh, boom. Bingo. Bango. Bingo bango. Grave dust and loose marble. We can do that. Then we can make a simple grave using that essence of undeath. So we need essence of undeath. This thing is, I believe, a mob drop. Primarily. Which means we probably don't have it. What do we do? What do we do? Do we risk it? There's a 40% chance that this pays off perfectly. To be fair, right, I spawn at my base. I still need another waystone, which means going up here. And then coming back here. Which, I don't know about you guys, kind of a problem, right? Kind of a problem. We do have donkeys over there that are 100% tame, which means I can ride them back. And like to and from. We just have to make a saddle. So that's doable as well. I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed that there's just no lead. I get that by now it's probably despawned, right? But like, come on. What a scam. I don't think a lead can break, right? I'm pretty sure there always has to be something. We'll head out here a little bit. Okay, yeah, we're good. The orca's out there with a dolphin. Obviously, there's the squid. And there's our... Yeah, okay. That orca was faster than my boat upstream. Like, the wrong direction. Which I guess makes sense, sure. But regardless, horrifying. Yeah, I mean, we've got no lead. We've got no lead on the lead's whereabout. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it, okay? It's going to happen. The only alternative I can think of would be to make a new lead. Which would need jute. If we had jute, so I'll do a quick run around. If we have jute, I can do it. If we had jute. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Yeah, I've got nothing. I do feel like I just quickly unalive myself and come back. Alright, I don't see any jute. I did such a thorough search. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And you cannot stop me. Alright. Okay. I'd love to stop my donkey from being able to go into the water and get eaten by an orca, but I don't believe I can. And so, might as well use sand. That way we can retrieve... Oh, I can't use sand because it'll just... Oh my god. Okay. If I turn this into sandstone... Like, you can't even do that, can you? Yeah, okay. How do I... What do I have to place? These. Alright. Do you guys know how tall you have to go to die from fall damage? Here's the other thing. You'll see as I go higher, some of these mobs are dropping off the list. The lead could be in the bottom of the ocean. And that would make sense. The current pushes it in and it sinks. That makes a lot of sense. Makes too much sense. I'll tell you what, because I'm desperate, we are going to swim to the bottom of the ocean. Just that close bit, because the current stops at a certain point. Just because that would... Listen, just because. Now, I am slow. If I drink this, it is salt water. If I drink this, it might not be. Okay. And we don't have food. We do have raw shellfish. Do not make me hungry. Fingers crossed. I think you can eat raw shellfish, right? Okay. Here we go. So we're full speed. I am in the water. I do not see an orca. We are swimming down. The current is pushing at this point. We are swimming down. We are swimming down. We are swimming down. I'm going to break this kelp real quick. Just real quick. Looking at the map. Oh, I'm too young to die. Okay, but we'll grab some. Just so that I have some on me in case there's like, it's full of orcas when I come back. And I'm going to build that pillar. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Regardless, we've found an ocean. That's a win in my books. It looks as though as well, this ocean heads more this way, so I could even like try to meet it in the middle. Maybe. I don't know what the plan is, but alright. It's happening. If it's not enchanted, by the way, the episode ends. So, but before, don't do anything, don't touch anything. Before this ends, before you scrub to see how many seconds or how many minutes are left, just, what do you think? What do you think? Are you feeling it? Do you have faith? Because for me, I don't know. Listen, this is Schrodinger's pillar. We have a 40% chance. You know what? I'm going to quickly look up the keybind for co-rail tombstones. We're going to do a slash. Nope, we're going to do backslash. Really? At this slash. There we go. Okay. 40% chance I cannot upgrade it further. Fingers crossed. Okay. Here it comes. Moment of truth. No. 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 Okay. So, first things first. Oh, we don't have the thing. We don't have that knowledge receptacle. We also only have one of these, which would only make one marble, so we... Oh my god, no. Right click on a grave soul for teleportation. Oh my god, no. It's not the end of the world, to be honest. It's just a bit more annoying. Is the episode ending now? It definitely might. It may. We do have a saddle. We don't even have to make a saddle. Obviously these guys are good to go. They're ready. The speed on both of them is identical. This donkey is pregnant, so this donkey will be the one that will be accompanying me on this journey. You will be led back up. You're going to follow me. The next important thing, I'll probably... Oh, what are you doing? I'll harvest some stuff here. The melons. What are we thinking? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what the plan is. I'm thinking we go and get the waystone and we put that at the ocean. And then if we need more graphite in the future, we just run to it. I think that's the better option. I shouldn't need food. So I'm going to put all these melons back. If anything, we'll need... I don't even know what the word is, but we'll need it. How many can I store here? Okay, that's it full, so... There you go, more melons there. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so... not sure what to do here. What I could do... I'm trying to think, what's the most efficient? If I just take this one with me, right? Then what essentially happens is we take one trip here. So one distance, we'll call this A. So we're going to go A. Then we're going to place it there, teleport back, and we'll be here. And then we just need to pick that guy up and go one distance, which would be B, right? So the distance traveled would be A plus B. If we go to this guy and we pick that up, that will be B. Then it will be plus... essentially A plus B, right? Because that's about the same distance here and then extra, right? So already that's just longer because we've gone B plus A plus an extra little bit again. So I think our best bet is to pick this thing up and go there. That's my final offer. All right, we will want to bring a boat as well. So we will quickly look up the boat recipe. Oh, I don't have a spare saw. So we really need to hope that we have enough planks or enough lumber to make enough planks. Ooh. And even then, oh, they have to be specific types, don't they? Did I make an extra boat somewhere? Do we have a boat? I don't think we have a boat. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Maple? Okay, 2 maples. 2 ma... Oh, if only I could convert these slabs back into planks. Can we do that? Do we have reverse plank technology? Hickory planks? No, we don't. Okay. I mean, there will be a decent amount of water to go through, won't there? Dirt. I mean, hey, We do have enough grave dust. So we genuinely just need that receptacle thing that we don't have. Unless it's somehow in like one of these barrels things, but I don't think we have any. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I know we did try to bring the guy back, right? We had a boat over here at one point. Specifically at the dude. Possibly this dude? I don't know. It's not here though, obviously. Okay. Sure. Well. Oh, do I even have a pickaxe to pick up the thing? Oh, what a fail this is. Okay. Do I even have charcoal? Hey, I'll let you in on a secret, guys. It's not looking good. Oh god, what a punishing fail. Okay. What's easier at this point? You know. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll start the pit kiln because I don't think we have any here, right? I don't think we set any up. So I'll start one of those up to get us some charcoal because obviously I'm gonna need to heat this stuff up to the copper to make a pickaxe to pick up the thing, and of course, and a sword to make ourselves a boat. Might as well do 2 birds, 1 stone. What else are we gonna do? And the other thing is, you guys let me know so that I'll be able to see tomorrow. Should I instead try to get my hands on that thing that we need? That Essence of Undeath. Because we could do this grave. Simple grave. All we need is Essence of Undeath. And although there's no book or anything there, I believe... I don't want a decorative grave. Name my harvest with a pickaxe. Essence of Undeath. Here we go. The Essence of Undeath is a crafty ingredient to build decorative graves. It can be dropped rarely from the undead creatures by fishing in deep water or with cat morning gifts. I don't think that says. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe cats give you something in the morning. That makes sense. Maybe that actually does say cat morning gifts. Okay, so we could fish for it, or we could get them from undead. I think if we want to do this, it just says undead. I believe a skeleton is undead, right? That counts. And I feel like we've found some skeleton spawners in the previous episodes. But I also think we've destroyed them. Most of them. There may be one that I didn't. If anyone remembers if I didn't, I would very much appreciate it. I don't think I've set up a spawner like waystone. You know what I mean? Aside from that boss that we found, obviously. But that doesn't really count, I don't think. To find a spawner, we're pushing our luck. Yeah, trader, that thing down there. And then, yeah, here is the prime zone. Okay. Okay, cool. Do we have any logs? Well, I guess we wouldn't, right? Because if we had them, they wouldn't exist. Because I don't have an axe. All right, luckily we do have like stuff, right? Like we have stuff in case of emergency, right? So we've got backup stone that we can turn into an axe, and we've got backup sticks. So we're not just like fishing on the ground, at least. But it would be nice to have backup boats. But I guess this is the first time we've found a thing. I don't really want to lose my saplings. Alrighty, so I've obviously got some stuff here. We'll set these guys up to burn and whatnot. I don't know, that can go in there too. I will need a fire starter. we really have nothing. Yeah, we should be good. It should be fine. And yeah, these are soulbound, so we've still got these. That's pretty handy. We do have a few more. I will say we do have some enchantments. For example, in here, Curse of Bones, Bone Shield when hit. Fire Aspect. Okay. I believe we did have a book that was soulbound. Yeah, Tombstone Soulbound. So this book here, we can put that on something. For example, we could put that on... Ooh, maybe on a vessel. If we put that on a vessel, the vessel will come with us when we die. in theory. So it would be like a little safe box. It's an idea. It's an option. We could test it out for sure. But yeah, we can put it on a saw or something, right? So that we don't lose stuff. So we'll cover that up. This will obviously turn into charcoal when needed. Yeah. And so that'll be to make the pickaxe and the other thing. I think you can make a stone pickaxe. Was that a thing that we were doing? I don't actually remember. Did we make I don't think so, actually, right? You have to make, like, copper or something? Yeah. Cool. So, well, yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. Hopefully this episode was good. Fingers crossed. I think it got a little bit exciting once we finally found the ocean and then instantly regretted everything, but it's fine. We'll bring that lead with us. Oh, yeah. You know what? We're going to have a waystone so we can just jump back and forth. That'll be fine. We will need another lead eventually anyway, so I guess while we're here, I might as well grab the jute. I know we have some of this. Is that enough? No, we will need an extra little bit, so maybe I'll get that stuff processing. I believe it's just in water. I'm pretty sure that's all I got to do. Chuck it in there. Chuck that on. Problem solved. So we'll see how that goes. We also do have jute being farmed over here, as well as obviously a few more melons. So yeah, listen. Things are going good. The main thing, right, obviously we died and lost some stuff. We can get that back. The important thing is we've found an ocean. We can get kelp, and we can actually start create mod a little bit more. There's obviously a few more things we can do. We can try to automate some stuff. It's good. Overall, it's good. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one where hopefully we can bring things back. I also do wonder, do you reckon you can see a waystone on the minimap? Or on the map, sorry. Do you reckon, like, can you guys tell what color the waystone is? So we've got a waystone here. And that's what it looks like. Yeah. Or at least, is that what it looks like? Hold on. Let me have a quick look. So if we go here, I know we've got this one, but that's got like a structure around it. This one's literally in the middle of the open. So, if I stand next to it, I'm standing on the block next to it. So that's it. If I stand on this block and we look at the minimap, you can see I'm on the next block across. So it is the same color. See, oh, it's a little bit lighter. It's going to be impossible to tell though, unless I take it into like Photoshop. It's the same color as snow. Nice. Okay. Well, actually, it might be what's underneath the snow. No, it's the same color as the snow. Cool. All right, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.